we're going to talk about restoring your health. Welcome to another episode of Stronger Nurse Universe. And today, we're going to be talking about a stronger diet. Now, why do I have my dog? Well, I call him Chicken. And I eat a lot of chicken. So, my last patient had me trying so hard to hold in the lab so bad I thought I would burst. They always told me to put at least 5 colors on my plate to stay healthy. So my patient said, so how did I get diabetes on my M&M only diet? Y'all know who I'm talking about. They got the candy wrappers stashed in the drawer and stuff. And then you go in there and take their blood sugar and it's like 400. And then they look at you. I don't know why it's high. Growing up, we eat what our parents give us, believing that it makes us strong. So when we become young adults, our food choices are usually based on the understanding that our parents educated us properly about the right foods for our bodies. So we continue cooking the same food and eating whatever dishes we are offered at restaurants. Don't matter how much salt is in it. Thinking it's all healthy food because it's home-like, right? As we grow older, this is something that carries on through life in actually many different ways. For instance, when eating together as a family or supporting each other's cultural norms within a community, we tend to eat foods that may or may not be healthy for us. Chicken soup. Can you see him in a soup? I can. It's healthy for you. As long as you're not the chicken. Right? All right, honey. We're going to put you down. Most people are aware of how eating unhealthy foods can be detrimental. Mass bad eating habits have been literally handed down over generations without many realizing their consequences until adulthood, when ailments start piling up. You got your hypertension, your diabetes, your hypothyroidism, your hyperlipidemia, your obesity, your obstructive sleep apnea. Do I need to go on? I was stuck in an endless battle to overcome the eating habits and food choices that I inherited from my parents. This conflict between good and bad foods, it took its toll on me and left me feeling like sick. My tummy hurt all the time. I had lost sight of myself. I had low energy levels. I had the energy I got now. Aches and pains throughout my body. Oh, the inflammation. When I eat too much sugar, I can feel it in my hips. A struggle with weight gain. I look good now, don't I? That's because I stopped eating sugar. And bloating. I stopped eating carbs. Difficulty sleeping due to constant indigestion. Who ain't got acid reflux? That's the reason why I don't eat past 8 o'clock. And allergies nagging me 24/7. I got chronic sinusitis. So I have to be really careful what I eat so it doesn't flare it up. And that actually had become my norm. All of these symptoms constantly flaring up. My diet consisted of fast food, gas food station snacks, and whatever was easiest to microwave from a bag or a box. Man, let me tell y'all, them chicken nachos from Taco Cabana, woo, them was my jam. They say 6 is afraid of 7 because 7 ate 9. But 7 did the healthy thing. They ate 3 square meals a day. Now I want you to remember something. It's not just food. It's fuel. Your body is a machine that is constantly burning, and you need to fill it with the right kind of fuel if you want to be at peak performance. As if being sick wasn't enough, every time a doctor would perform an exam, it seemed like there was literally always something wrong with me too. I'm like, damn, I'm young. How can I be this sick? I used to think that my poor health was actually normal and that there wasn't anything that I could do about it. This is before I went to nursing school and took my nutrition course. I just accepted that my symptoms were part of life, part of adulting, part of just growing old, but I wasn't that old. Until one day in my nutrition course in college, telling you that course, life-changing. That's when everything shifted for me. Suddenly, food became more than sustenance, but fuel, right? For my motor, for my engine, for my body's function to work, which determined how well I lived. My aha moment, when I realized why my body always seems so out of whack, came when I finally truly understand. And y'all see it all the time. You can meme it if you want. You literally are what you eat. So I would like to say that I am maybe a salad, some croutons, a statement I always thought to be cliche until now. The 5 years of life you gain by eating healthy are certainly spent preparing healthy food, unless you got meal prep. Then you save all your time. One of the most impressive features of the human body is quite literally its ability to heal itself. You are a self-healing organism, constantly, all the time. There are 30 to 40 trillion cells in the human body alone. And every second that we're alive, breathing, active, looking, searching, just existing, these cells work tirelessly, constantly to achieve equilibrium, keeping us at or bringing us back to a natural balance, right? That means these cells need just the right combination of essential building blocks like minerals, vitamins, amino acids, fats, proteins, or carbs occasionally to work optimally. Optimally, you want to be at peak. The journey to a healthier life starts right now on Stronger Nurse Universe. Why do fungi have to pay double the regular bus fare? Y'all ready for another corny joke? Because they take up too much room. Now, as a nurse, especially if you're a stronger nurse, a healthy lifestyle is essential. And it's never too late to start. I don't care how old you think you are. Like me, you may have been on the unhealthy path for years. Nobody ever told you, or if they did, you never listened. Well, I hope you listen now. There's no need to worry. Not at all. Because your body will eventually heal from any damage that you've done. That's the beauty of the human body, its ability to heal itself, as long as you're willing to take care of yourself right now. Restoration is a process that's slow, yet very rewarding. It can be an emotional journey filled with setbacks here and there along the way, and each one revealing something new about you or what you're capable of doing. So, my stronger nurse, I challenge you today to change your life by changing one simple thing: your nutrition. Because every disease that you have ever been diagnosed with can be cured if given proper attention and care. So all of those sick patients that you take care of, I know you've had the conversation. All you need to do is change your diet. Food is a form of medicine created by God as the world's greatest source of healing and therapy. Hands down facts, nothing else, no filter. Anything else is a lie. Food is a form of medicine created by God as the world's greatest source of healing and therapy. Although healthy eating will require a lifelong commitment on your part, and I know it's hard, I can promise you that every moment spent eating right is time well spent and improves the quality of your life, because at the end of the day, suffering through illness takes away from what life has to offer. So why not eat healthy? It's about quality of life, not quantity of life. And people get that mixed up all the time. I was telling my nephews about the health benefits of eating dried fruits recently. It's really about raising awareness. Get it? So, back to what I was saying. Everything that you do starts with, you guessed it, a mindset, and then turns into action. For those willing to take me up on the challenge, are you a stronger nurse? It's time for you to start being mindful of your body and what it is telling you. Mindful eating has been scientifically proven to affect your thoughts concerning food purchases, consumption habits, and even dieting goals. In addition, this practice will transform your understanding of what constitutes. In addition, this practice will transform your understanding of what constitutes a meal. As a result, you'll be able to enjoy food more and not feel guilty or worried about the consequences afterward. So, what is mindful eating? For many people, actually for most people, it is a basic function. We gotta eat. Eating is one of those things that they do just to get on with the busy day. For many others, oh man, eating, that's all about pleasure, baby. The right meal, we grab a bite of whatever is available and keep eating until we no longer have room, and then we eat some more. That's nurses. That's military service, right? And sometimes we quickly rush through our food to meet up with the next task without even taking time to savor the taste or listen to any subtle cues that the body is attempting to pass across. Because let me tell you, if you eat the wrong thing, your body will tell you immediately. Your nose will start running, you'll start getting indigestion, you'll start getting bloating and gas. Yeah, you ate something you wasn't supposed to. So instead of reaching for them Tums, don't eat the food again. Unfortunately, this habit of not paying attention to how and what we eat can be detrimental to our bodies and overall well-being. What happens after you mistakenly put ketchup in your eyes? You feel silly in hindsight. Well, let's talk a little bit about mindfulness. It has been huge lately with meditation and all those things, and there's a good reason. Science! Mindfulness is an ancient practice that involves being fully focused and acknowledging your physical and emotional feelings and your thoughts. Mindful eating, it enables us to be conscious of what we eat and how we eat and how we feel while eating. It forces us to take a pause and go from just eating to pay attention to our bodies to paying attention to what happens to our bodies when we eat. Choosing to adopt mindful eating as a lifestyle has immense health benefits. However, it demands serious lifestyle modifications and a new approach to seeing our food and our eating habits. I want you to imagine this. I like to eat, but I'm also mindful what I eat. So every little tiny morsel of food you eat has a profound impact on your health and your overall wellness. So be sure that each bite is intentional. You see, the first step to healthy eating starts by listening closely for internal cues. Do you have indigestion? Are your thoughts racing and negative? Like, where's all this coming from? Is it hard for you to sleep? through the night because you got acid reflux? Is it a meal making your life so freaking miserable because of bloating or gas pain? I know what that feels like. Whew, the misery of having to poop. It's not fun. These are all signs that certain foods may not work in harmony with your body's needs. This awareness can help you make better decisions about what type of healthy meals you should be eating on a day-to-day basis. It begins with how you buy your food. Contrary to what you may think, mindful eating begins at the grocery store, not at the table. Start paying attention to the nutritional value and health benefits of every purchase you make. You need to be looking at the back of them labels and reading the sodium content, the carbohydrates, how much sugar it is, how many calories, and what additives are in your food. Focus on buying food items that are both delicious and nutritious at the same time. As much as you can, avoid sugary, I got a sweet tooth, or processed foods and things with an unreasonably high amount of fats or carbs. I'm trying to tell you, all you gotta do is cut the carbs. You know, experts say that it's healthy to cut carbs, and they're probably right. I just don't know whether I should out them with a knife or a fork, right? I don't know about you, but I like to snack a lot, like a lot. I would like to say that I eat 2 meals a day and the rest is just snacks. So you got to learn how to eat healthy snacks. The truth is, most of us are always like so hungry, just ravenous during our regular mealtime that it becomes challenging to do all that mindful eating requires. When you're too hungry, it's a lot harder to eat smaller portions. Like you're gonna be like, what is this? This ain't enough for me, right? So you gotta take time to appreciate your food or chew slowly. And it's gonna take you about 30 minutes if you do it the right way. So it's best to have a healthy snack in between meal times to reduce the feeling of hunger and the likelihood that you'll end up binge eating on your lunch break. However, your snacks, now let's talk about these snacks, should be anything but junk food. I mean, there's so many things that are healthy that are really junk food. So be careful because these things are harmful to your health. Instead, try fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, hummus, for example. You could bite on an apple while you're on your way to work or eat a salad. Trader Joe's got some bomb-ass salads. So when you're not in a hurry to eat during your regular mealtime, you don't binge. Did you hear the rumor about butter? I love butter. Well, I'm not going to spread it. Another tip. Always start small. One of the biggest mindful eating tips is try to eat teeny tiny portions. It's much better to serve small portions and then go for a refill to fill up your plate and attempt to force everything down your gullet, down your throat. I'm guilty of it. I'll go to all-you-can-eat buffet and get the biggest plate and fill it with as much food as possible. And then when I sit down, I'm like, I'm going to eat all of this stuff. And then my eyes is bigger than my stomach. So, smaller portions go a long way in helping you control how much you eat. If you feel you need to use smaller plates, then by all means do so. Them little teacup saucers, fill your plate up with one of them. Here's a hack you can try. Fill the dish that you use. Here's a hack you can try. Fill your dish the way you usually would during mealtime, and then reduce it by half and save the other portion for lunch the next day. All right, we're coming up on another tip. I want you to feast your eyes. Before eating your meal, share some time to admire the food. I hope whoever prepared it is a good cook. And consider all that went towards preparing it. Because somebody took time and love and passion to hopefully create a very delicious meal for you. So allow yourself to just look at it. Right? I want you to enjoy the rich aroma and think about how good it's going to taste when it hits your taste buds. Be grateful for that moment. Gratitude is an integral part of mindfulness and isn't any less necessary in mindful eating. How do generals show their gratitude before meals? They give thanks, right? Oh man. So I know this is going to be hard, especially for us nurses, because sometimes we don't get breaks. I call that Hunger Games. Either way, don't rush. Nurses are always busy. Unless you out there playing cards and rolling dice and playing dominoes like other people think we do. There's always something for us to do. It never fails. Or someone somewhere demanding our time and attention on a call light somewhere. Taking time to savor our meals usually feels like a luxury that we can't seem to afford. What about the patients? A nurse gotta eat. However, with conscious effort, we can create time to enjoy our meals properly. Avoid eating while on the move. Sit down and eat. Learn to just sit while having your meals. I'm sure you can spare an extra 15 to 20 minutes if you set your mind to it and tell people, don't bother me. I'm eating. I'm a nurse, not a robot. In this, I at least need the dignity of being a human to eat. Other thing, you gotta chew properly. You gotta chew your food until you can get the richness that each and every bite, you can suck all the juices out of it and just swallow it. Not chewing your food properly can have adverse health consequences. For example, you may experience bloating and diarrhea, heartburn, or acid reflux simply because you didn't break down your food well enough before swallowing it. Guilty? Guilty as charged. Generally, it's advised that you chew your food about 40 times before you swallow. Can you think about that, sitting there chewing for 40 times? Wow, that sounds like a lot, don't it? Guess we'll be keeping count now. 40 times. In fact, according to scientific studies, y'all know me and my science, chewing more also means you eat less and still feel satisfied. Another thing, avoid distractions while you eat. Find somewhere quiet where you can sit down and just be by yourself. It is practically impossible to pay attention to your food when you are watching a movie, staring at your cell phone, or engaged in a conversation with your coworkers. In situations like these, the tendency to overeat or make poor food choices is usually extremely high. And we can sabotage the entire process of mindful eating in just that instance. So make it a habit to enjoy your food without anything or anyone that could distract you. You should keep your phone, your Voicera, your whatever device that they tell you to contact patients, put it away. Don't keep it around you. Your earbuds, everything, laptop, you name it, tablet, whatever. Get it away from the table at mealtime so you don't get tempted to take a glance. Extra tip. If you feel eating without watching TV or staring at your phone or tablet is way too boring, you can share a meal with someone instead. This is the exception. You can even find a friend interested in taking this mindful eating journey with you and make it, a practice that you always eat together and share together so you can become healthy together. Now, this is something that I struggled with for a long time. Stop When you're satisfied, your body will literally tell you when it's had enough. The food, it don't taste the same. You know, when you start eating and the food is like, oh my God, this shit is delicious. What did they put in this? Damn. And then you get through it a little bit longer. You start listening to the cues that your body gives you. Many times, we just keep eating until we feel saturated. I mean, like stuffed. And that's usually not advisable. The trick with mindful eating is to stop when you're satisfied, not when you're full. You don't have to keep stuffing your stomach until it becomes difficult for you to move. And you know what I'm talking about, that food baby. Our bodies usually let us know when we have eaten the precise amount of food. When you eat slowly, you pay attention to how you feel, you're more likely to notice when you have eaten just enough. That's when your food starts tasting funny. You can put down your eating utensils between bites so you'll be able to tell when this moment arrives. Man, why should I stop eating deep fried cheese because you heard something in your horoscope? Doctor, once again, it's a stethoscope. That's just like them patients with turkey sandwiches and Dilaudid. Focus on your feelings. We respond differently to particular foods. Study how your body works, how each meal makes you feel during and after eating. Are you enjoying that meal? If you're watching StrongerDiet Universe right now and you eating, are you enjoying that meal? Does it stir up feelings of guilt or make you feel lethargic? Ugh, I need to go to bed. Or just stressed out. Man, what the fuck? Why am I so anxious? Understanding the effect certain foods have on you can help you know the right foods to eat that will benefit your health and productivity from now on. I live this life. I'm on meal prep. I like the way that I feel. I need energy. Practice mindful eating today. Mindful eating as a practice can transform your relationship with food and improve your overall health and productivity. Over time, by paying more attention to what and how you eat, I want you to really stop and do this. Pay attention. You can enjoy several benefits, and I enjoy them, such as improved productivity at work. You don't have the mind fog that you do with that sleepiness at 2 o'clock. You got enough energy to get through the day. It reduces stress and anxiety levels. Let me tell you, I am unbothered at work because I got the right food in me that's not keeping me irritated. Better digestion. Look, I'm regular. The last thing I want to do is not go to the bathroom every day. Y'all done came across some patients. How you not pooping 13 days? Higher energy levels. That's what I'm after. The food that I eat is my energy levels, and I like to be vibrating on a high level all the time. And weight loss. Y'all see this body? Because I eat the right foods, I'm able to maintain this fit. All right? Why did the banana go to the hospital? Because it wasn't peeling well. Do you need a little help in the kitchen? The Stronger Nurse Universe and Stronger Nurse Network, man, we here for you. We've launched an exciting opportunity coming to you on Stronger Nurse Universe that will make your mouth water, especially for people who want to eat tasty food while maintaining a healthier lifestyle, combining the best of two worlds. So I got my meal prep company and my experience as a registered nurse, and we offer you, guess what? A Stronger Diet, where every episode I'll be going over the dish in my meal prep and tips and tricks and how you can incorporate these foods into your diet. Now, on Stronger Diet, we will be offering insights into all aspects of meal prep and cooking, From kitchen essentials to grocery shopping, to basic recipes, to easy substitutions for common ingredients, to expert advice from, y'all know me and my network, and how to navigate social situations. The best part is that we do all this while staying true to the values and the practical tools that make this lifestyle easier. So, I want you to tune into Stronger Nurse Universe and join Stronger Nurse Network and get all that you need to live a stronger life with a stronger diet. Thank you for tuning into Stronger Nurse Universe. This is your girl, Stronger Nurse. And let me tell you something. This is the bottom line. To get on the right track, right? The right track, you need some guidance. People are walking around life just lost. The first step is understanding your current diet and lifestyle habits in relation to your goals. From there, you can start working on more specific strategies for success. If you're trying to find information on how to do this or what it takes, we got you. We got you. The Stronger Nurse Network and here on Stronger Nurse Universe offer all kinds of content and nutrition, supplements, and more to help guide you as we transform you into a stronger you. In this community, on this network, on this channel, you will have the opportunity to interact with peers, mentors, experts, and those who share the same wellness goal. Now, I overthink sometimes, but if someone dies eating spaghetti, they pasta way, right? Thank you for tuning into Stronger Nurse Universe. I hope you got value out of this episode. I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Stronger Nurse out.